Well, folks, that box on the bottom is supposedly the most expensive. It runs into this one, and the wires run into the conduit, which runs all the way up. And above that black box is the antenna. The antenna being the one sticking out right there. Now that antenna goes to the west and to the east. There is another antenna 5 miles down the road to the east. These 3 boxes are to allow NYSEG, New York State Electric and Gas, to read my meter. Here's my meter. There's the cabin, 110 foot away. There's the pole with the antenna sticking out to the right. That antenna supposedly will read this meter so that NYSEG no longer has to send a guy out here to shoot the meter and read it every month or so, because they estimate your monthly use by doing that. Now, I'm told by the guys that installed the antennas, my meter is not a smart meter, but they called the process of what they're doing making it a smart meter. So I didn't have the meter put on the cabin because I wanted the lines buried, and I like all my trees and I don't want one to fall on it. I didn't know that much about smart meter tech 9 years ago. So I buried 110 foot of cable and it goes into the cabin on the corner. But as it turns out, smart meters have a tendency to catch fire where they're attached to people's homes. So I lucked out there. That's one reason. Now, the smart meters in California can be turned on and off from a central location. According to the guys that were installing this antenna yesterday, these meters cannot be turned off. They have to physically come out here to turn them off. So we shall see how long those boxes last. So every house between me and 5 miles down the road is using the 2 antennas, and he said that going west, there are no other antennas up the road, and they had no orders to put any further up. So that's kind of confusing. Next time I drive that way, I'll have to see if there are any on the poles. Maybe they were already there or something. I don't know. But I got to do more investigation into that. This is NYSEG, New York State Electric and Gas. If any of you are in NYSEG service area, which is mostly upstate northern New York where I am. But take a peek. Check it out. This may be something that we got to deal with. But JT, signing.